While corn and soybeans continue to struggle, cattle futures hit contract in all-time highs again on Monday in all of the feeder cattle contracts and in all but the October live cattle contract. I'm Michelle Rook. Clinton is on assignment. It has been an unprecedented run in the cattle market, fueled by the perfect fundamental storm. The feeder cattle market has been leading the historic cattle rally, with November feeder cattle futures up over $20 last week, January over $22. But the futures rally has been driven by red-hot cash feeders.
I think the market has been dialed into the feeder being showing real leadership here lately in the whole complex. And you got to start with two things really on the feeder cattle, I guess. And then number one easily is continue to chase the cash market.
The strong feeder cattle cash market is tied to historically tight supplies in another case of New World screwworm in Mexico, 170 miles from the U.S.
The border is closed. It's still closed. Probably going to stay closed till it gets cold.
So conversely, he says when the U.S. starts accepting Mexican feeder cattle imports, that could finally top the market, which typically puts in blow-off tops.
It doesn't feel like today, of course, but I do think when the border does open, that's going to be a problem for feeder cattle.
The lowering of the additional 50% tariff on Brazilian beef could also trigger some selling in the cattle futures, according to Coima.
Maybe this talk with Brazil that, if you wanted to lower the price of hamburger, you could back off on this tariff that he's got. There are some people, me included, that think that that's what will happen next.
Or Coima says an economic slowdown that tops the stock market could be another catalyst causing fund liquidation in the cattle futures, which could happen without some resolution of the China trade war.